All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Cowboys training camp practice report for what month is this? August the 5th. Highlights of today will include Dak Prescott versus Mike Zimmer, Trevon Diggs kind of return to action and how that looks. Ryan Flournoy is back. Things on Cowboys wide receivers, the Cowboys secondary player that I have not talked about enough, all sorts of things to get to in our practice report. And I may throw in a bonus of Pro Football Focus's John Owning. Is he a stupid head? I only threw that one in there because I'm in a tent and I know he's on the other side of that flap and he can probably hear me. That's why I threw that one in. Okay, first things first. I think I have a new favorite period of Cowboys practice. It's called alert pressure. So, like, they do all sorts of different things, right? You have your 7-on-7, you get your individual stuff, you got 11-on-11, you got blah, 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 goal line, you got fourth down work. When they run alert pressure, it's essentially that the defense is going to line up in whatever situation and they're going to bring some sort of a blitz, but you don't know what they're going to do. And so they're working on all sorts of different pressures, and the offense has to deal with it, and the defense is trying to sack the quarterback. I like it a lot because I'm enjoying watching what Mike Zimmer wants to do defensively and all the different sorts of pressures that he'll bring. My favorite one from today, here's my favorite Cowboy pressure of the day, is they're showing the double A gap blitz. You have your down lineman, and then you have two linebackers up in next to your nose tackle. Like, here we go. We got too many people. What are you going to do about it? We're bringing everybody. Woo, now. And then when Dak starts his cadence to start the snap, there's one off-the-ball linebacker lined up, right? We got two linebackers up in the gap on the line of scrimmage along with your down lineman. You get too many, you can't block us all. What you going to do about it? And then Mike Parsons lined up as the only linebacker, not up in the middle there. And then Dak goes, yeah, checky, something. And then when he goes into his actual cadence, guess who takes off, running to come off of the defense's right side around the edge? It's Mike Parsons. So you have to figure out who's coming, who's not coming. When you get to third and long and passing situations like that, I think Mike Zimmer is going to have a really good time, and you're going to have a really good time watching all the different things they'll do. Whether they're bringing two different linebackers up the middle, whether they're dropping one and bringing somebody from somewhere else, whatever. They have all sorts of different things that they're doing. Dak's been great out here. I don't remember a training camp where I've spent much time talking about Dak because it's just like it's a given, right? He's Dak. He's out here, and he's a good quarterback. But he's out here without CeeDee Lamb and on a lot of snaps with Awesome Richards or Chuma Edoga at left tackle, and he is just seeing everything, delivering the ball to all sorts of different receivers a lot of people haven't heard of. He's been awesome. So I think it's great that you're getting a defensive mind like Mike Zimmer, playing all of his games, getting his guys dialed up for all the different pressures that we're going to show and what we're going to do. And then you have a quarterback who can analyze that stuff so fast and makes so many plays, and it's an iron sharpens iron situation, or as some might say, a hot dog or bun situation.
No, this is a hot dog bun. I think it's a hot dog,
which I'll have you know, I had my first hot dog of camp today, about 5 minutes ago, and it was delicious. Okay, so that's the first thing. Dak's been awesome, even without CD. Zim, it's fun to watch all the different things that they want to do. Thing number two, Trevon Diggs was out there today. And he's been out there just working on the side, trying to get ready to go. So he's not running team stuff. If it's 11-on-11 and they're putting hands on each other, Trevon Diggs is not running that stuff. Deshaun Wright is still the starter out there, even though it should be Kalen Carson. When they got to 7-on-7, he did take part in that, which I believe is a first. He looked great. He had a play. It's not like it was against a starter or anything. I think it was Durden, 85. Oh, whatever. Don't worry about that. But, he just seeing him out there and doing real-time things at full speed, even though it was 7-on-7, and just watching how he's moving and how he's feeling. Trevon Diggs looked great. So he's close. He'll be ready. He's out there now. He's not doing the full-on 11-on-11 contact things, but he's doing his individual stuff. He's now working in 7-on-7, and he looked super good. He had a play where he jammed up Durden a little bit, and then actually Durden did a good job with this kind of release and getting Diggs, forced him to have to turn around as he was breaking inside, and Diggs had to do like a full, whoops, I went the wrong way, and bust his ass, but he covered the ground immediately and forced a incompletion by breaking the thing up. He was good. Trevon Diggs is going to be fine. He looks good. Cooksy Brooksy. I wrote both their names down. Brandon Cooks looks like Brandon Cooks keeps making plays. Jalen Brooks had a bunch of first-team catches today. The wide receiver battle is going to be interesting. It could go total chalk. We could go CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, Jalen Tolbert, Devontae Turpin, Jalen Brooks, and that could be it. It could do that. But there are other names to consider. Ryan Flournoy, the draft pick, was out there today. He's been working on the side with the trainers. He's been banged up, but he was out there today and immediately in team made a couple of plays. And you can see what the Cowboys and what Will McClay liked about Ryan Flournoy immediately. Just that is a full-size dude that moves so well. He looks good. First day back, but he looked good. Jalen Cropper will not stop making plays. And I think of the guys that are out here right now, he's probably the best separator. Just in terms of, look, give me somewhere to throw the ball and get away from the coverage, give me some space. Jalen Cropper just keeps on making plays, and I don't know if it's possible, and I don't know what it looks like, but he's an NFL wide receiver. Roster-wise, I don't know if you can make that work. Can he be a returner too? I don't know. I don't know if you can make it work. But Jalen Cropper should be on someone's NFL team and should be playing on Sundays, not on someone's practice squad. The one guy that, because I've been cheerleading for another guy on the team that I have not given enough credit to over the course of camp, that I was just going eyes on today a little bit, is I've been a big fan of what Wanye Thomas, Cowboys' second-team safety, did last year when he got an opportunity, and I think he looks good out here. He made another play today, breaking up a pass to maybe Turpin, maybe Brooks, whatever, but he made a nice play out here. But because I've been cheerleading for Wanye Thomas, I haven't spent enough time talking about how good Donovan Wilson looked. And this is just going to be a really good safety group. That's what it's going to be. Malik Hooker and Donovan Wilson is a really solid starting safety group. And I think Marquise Bell and Wanye Thomas is a really good depth for your safety group. But watching Donovan Wilson and paying close attention today and seeing some of the plays he makes and some of the ways that he's able to communicate and make sure that his linebackers aren't lost in coverage, he looks really good. So those are some of my things. Is there anything else? Oh, Shaka Toney had a couple of nice rushes today, but I can't take it seriously because he's wearing 72. 72 is not a pass rush number. It's like my buddy Mike Bassick. When you show up to spring training, they give you like 97. You know you're not making the team. We got to get out of 72 if we want me to take it serious. We got to get out of 72. Got to happen. Let me see here. Other things that I've got from today. I had somebody ask me about Jake Ferguson, and I haven't talked about him a lot. He's Jake Ferguson. He looks great. He looks like Jake Ferguson. He's him. He's really good. Dak threw an incompletion today and then was talking to Ty Billy Johnson, and he was just like, what are you doing? Where are you going? What are you doing? And then as I was walking off the field, practice was over, and I could see him still talking about it in the end zone. So, I don't know. It was just a note that I made. It was fun that Dak was just like, no. You know, on that play, this is what you. And he's like, I got you, coach, even though he's not a coach. Eric Scott got called for a couple holding penalties today. I don't know why I felt like I needed to note that, but I did. When a guard false starts, Cooper Beebe has been coming in to take some guard snaps, so he is working some guard. You could take that to mean whatever you want. You could, because at first it was, no, he's going to work exclusively at center, and now not so much exclusively at center. Does that mean buckle up? Brock Hoffman's going to be the dude, and Beebe is preparing for what is next? Maybe I'll ask a coach about it. But yeah, he's starting to get some guard snaps too. He's the second team center, and he's getting some guard snaps. Do I have any notes on Trey Lance? Not really. Nothing really worth mentioning, I don't think. Jalen Cropper showing up. Surprise. Rico Dowdle took the first snap when they went into team at running back. Not that I'm sure it's happened before, but it's usually Zeke. Brooks making catches. Wanye made a nice play. Diggs made that one play. Mozzie Smith, McCarthy said that they're still working to get him to the weight where it needs to be. So he's still trying to put on a little bit of weight. And he did mention that they knew for a guy who had such a long rookie year, when you go combine and draft and into the season, and plus adding on an injury, that it was such a long rookie year, the way that McCarthy said it, that they knew that when he got here, especially coming off injury, it wasn't going to be, he's 100% right weight, ready to rock. So they continue to work. There's your daily let's fight about Mozzie update. Mike McCarthy had some praise for Matt Let's go today. I don't know what that means because I don't see how he makes the team. He made us think that he was going to have something really good to say about the rookie class, because somebody asked him, I think it was Bree, asked him anything surprising about this year, and he said, "Well, I'll tell you, this rookie class is a cut above anything I've seen." And I was like, "Oh, hell yeah, get ready for your notes about Tyler Guyton and Kalen Carson. Get ready for all your notes." And he said, in terms of singing, so when they do their stupid little rookie things. Anyway, that's a quick practice report. Just wanted to knock out all the things that we had today. And I think that's about it. And then I'll be back later on this evening, I believe, with Brian Broaddus, and we'll have a bigger report. Might go live so we can get questions from you guys, but you're welcome to leave in the comments. Please hit the thumbs up if you've made it this far. Hit the thumbs up for the algorithm and leave in the comments. If there's a position group or player you'd like to hear about tomorrow, hit me up. Let me know. Remember, you have no idea what anyone's gone through, so be cool to everyone. I love you. Be easy.